Glasgow is a city of transformation. It has never stood still. Glasgow was one of the first cities in the world to experience the extraordinary opportunities provided by the Industrial Revolution. But Glasgow had to be resilient to the years of war, population loss, and the industrial decline that followed. As a result, Glaswegians have experienced long-lasting difficulties related to income, health, and opportunity. Through the good times and the bad, the city and its people have responded and adapted, and in many ways grown stronger. This is what makes Glasgow resilient. Today, we are the most diverse population in Scotland. 1 in every 7 people is from a minority ethnic background, with many new Glaswegians coming to our city to live, each bringing new skills, talents and ideas. Each year, we generate more money for the Scottish economy than any other city, making us Scotland's economic powerhouse. We have over 3,500 hectares of quality green space and over 90 public parks. And Glasgow is home to Scotland's largest student population. But we also have many challenges that test our ability to thrive and adapt on a day-to-day basis. 1 in every 8 adults has no formal qualifications. Over half of all Glaswegians live very close to vacant and derelict land. Violent crime rates are twice the national average. Growing numbers of people are experiencing challenges associated with poverty and debt. And there's a big gap between those with the best health and those with the worst. Resilience is the ability to adapt in the face of challenge and change. It involves both awareness and action. Resilience is not only dealing with the challenges of today, but also means being ready for the challenges of the future. Some of the future we can predict. The climate will change. There will be more older people in our society, and our buildings and infrastructure are ageing. We know that an unequal city will make these challenges more difficult. Many critical services will need to adapt. But what about the challenges that can't be predicted? The skills and creativity of Glasgow's citizens are needed to respond to challenges and find new solutions. Although it's not always possible to predict which disruptions will come next, we can plan, learn and invest wisely. We can make Glasgow a better place to live, not just in times of emergency, but every single day. Glasgow is one of the Rockefeller Foundation's 100 resilient cities. This is helping Glasgow to build resilience to the physical, social and economic challenges that are a growing part of the 21st century. The resilience strategy has 4 pillars. The first is empowering Glaswegians. As well as improving access for Glaswegians to high-quality local services, we're working to understand what produces strong community leaders in Glasgow. We will use this knowledge to support the future growth of Glasgow's community leaders and community development workers. We're unlocking safe and neutral spaces for the community to network and come together, helping to prevent loneliness and social isolation. And we're also promoting a culture of support and volunteering. We want people to be recognised for this important work and to help others to be part of what makes their city great. The second pillar is unlocking neighbourhood solutions. By working to improve Glasgow's neighbourhoods, we are creating better access to quality spaces, making use of the high number of unused, vacant and derelict spaces across the city. This also makes our neighbourhoods safer. We want to create places where we can be active and connect with others. The third pillar is growing a fair economy. Glasgow has already weathered massive economic change. We must be prepared for future challenges. Glaswegians are at the heart of the city's success. We want to ensure that work is a route out of poverty and that all have the chance to gain employment and progress through employment. We want people who live in Glasgow to be able to come forward with exciting, innovative, smart and sustainable ideas to make Glasgow a hotbed of ideas exchange. The fourth pillar is fostering civic participation, connecting Glaswegians to the decision-making processes in the city so that we all have a voice and shape how the city plans and develops. Engaged citizens are currently an untapped asset for building resilience. We are learning from the expertise of Glaswegian people and organisations to focus on resilience in the city's way of doing business. We want to make sure that decisions are made closer to the communities that are affected by them, that people feel engaged and hold our leaders to account. One way you can do this is by following the city's resilience journey through the Understanding Glasgow website. How, in your experience, is a city becoming a more resilient place?